team. Welcome back to BTB Show, everybody. If you just checked out our last video yesterday, you saw us do our All-NBA first team predictions. Today, we're running it back with All-NBA second. Just for continuity's sake, we're going to do it so that the players that we nominated for first team, we're not going to be talking about them today. We made a consensus list for first team, so those 5 players are now off. If you want to know which 5 players those are, check out the last video. But yeah, we're going to start off with this list. I'll read your 5 for the second team. So again, anyone that we put on the first team will not be on any of ours list. But we're going to go until we have a consensus 5 players for this All-NBA second team.
Okay, so for my first pick, and somebody that I really did consider for first team, and honestly the first 2 I really considered for first team, Anthony Edwards and Jaylen Brown. Those 2 have been having a phenomenal year. Jaylen Brown could have made first team if Cade Cunningham didn't exist, but we don't live in that world.
Yeah.
The next person I have to give it to, somebody who's quite literally resurrected his career off of one team, and it came from the shadows of being injured every single year, to come back and dominate, just like the way he did back when he won the finals with Toronto, is my guy Kawhi Leonard. I think he deserves that spot on the second team. I'm not quite there for the first team. I know some people are, but Kawhi Leonard, second team, 100%. Another choice that I think definitely deserves to be on here, Donovan Mitchell. He has been dangerous this year alongside with James Harden. Ever since James Harden really did come to the team, they really kind of started unlocking a lot more people on that squad, getting them a lot more involved. Jared Allen, you see he's been balling alongside Donovan Mitchell, who's been nothing but great for them for the past couple of years. If nothing is consistency, Donovan Mitchell is consistency. And for my most controversial pick of this one, and I had to take this man over a current NBA legend who may have another couple of years under his belt, but with this spot, I'm taking Jalen Johnson. I had KD originally in my pick here for my last pick. I had Kevin Durant, but with the way Jalen Johnson has been playing this year, I really can't ignore him off of my list. Kevin Durant is shooting at a clip of, and I'm going to look this up so I'm not 100% wrong here. He's shooting at a clip of 51.4%. That's one of the best in the league, if not the best in the league. I'm super aware of that. I can also be aware of Jalen Johnson, who's not far behind with 49.5% in his tenure, who's almost averaging a triple double, 22.9, 10, and 8, and he's young. He's a young guy. How old is he? 24? Yeah, 24. He is a 24-year-old man, and the sky is the limit for this guy. And I think he's just been balling out this season. I mean, the way that they kind of stretched out the floor with Trae Young gone, it might have been a rough patch for them, but they honestly really turned it around in a way where they made it really positive for Jalen Johnson. So, shout out to him. Shout out to the Hawks for giving him the thing he needs. And let's move on.
Wow, that's quite a list. I do have some agreements. I agree with you on Anthony Edwards. I agree with you on Jaylen Brown. Again, both guys that maybe you could argue could be on the first team, but I would agree with you that they're not quite there, at least based on the list that we've made. So second team feels right for them. I'm with you on Kawhi. Assuming he plays enough games, I think as long as he plays, like, Clippers have 17 games left, so I think as long as he plays in 14 of them, he'll make the 65 cutoff, so he should be good, hopefully. So I got Kawhi. I got Tyrese Maxey on my list. I feel like in terms of, like, the young guys who have really taken over, like, Maxey has had a better year than Jalen Johnson. Like, I know the Sixers, they're winning. They haven't, like, the winning record for them isn't quite there. Like, they're kind of in that play-in battle for the East, but they're doing better than the Hawks are, so there's that. I think Tyrese Maxey has had a better season. I know Jalen Johnson's been super efficient, but Tyrese Maxey is, like, the volume points that he's scoring for this team and the amount of minutes he's played. I'm sure if he's not number 1 in the league in minutes played this year, he's up there. He's played 61 games at time of recording, so he's been super durable, just a mainstay of the Sixers. I would put him at the second team. To me, this has really been his breakout season as becoming a top 15 or 10 player in the whole league. My last spot, I did give it to Kevin Durant. I think Omar is underselling him by saying, like, 51.1%. Like, I know he's like, it's one of the best in the league. Kevin Durant is a small forward, power forward, shooting basically 50, 40, 90 in year, what is this, 16 for him, 15? He's 37 years old. To shoot above 50% from the field on the shots that he takes at the efficiency he does, I think Durant is still the best player on the Houston Rockets. Now, Sengun deserves a lot of credit, but Durant coming to this team, I feel like is up them another level. Yes, sometimes their offense struggles, but a lot of times he is the player that gets them out of those doldrums when they do go through those struggles. The Rockets have been good in close games they've been all right in close games. I shouldn't say good. In the close games that they do win, it's usually Kevin Durant in the fourth quarter dragging them home. So for his clutch performances and overall efficiency, I'll say Kevin Durant gets my last spot. But Jay, what about you?
So with my second team, I went with the same that the guys went with: Ant, Kawhi, Jaylen Brown for sure. Those are my three locks. I went with Omar on this one with Donovan Mitchell as my fourth. I think what he's done for the Cavs this season just can't go unnoticed, man. Like the Cavs, the last 20 games have been one of the best teams in the league, especially since they got James Harden. Jared Allen's made a huge jump. Evan Mobley's came back and he's looked the exact same from before the injury. But yeah, man, Donovan Mitchell is still a top 5 scorer in the league. He's averaging a career high in points. He's a do-it-all player for the Cavaliers, so he had to be on my list. And for that last spot, it was definitely between Tyrese Maxey and Kevin Durant, but I went with Kevin Durant just because the Rockets are still top 5 in the West, even though they've been really made, and I brag on this team every week on the pod and how bad they look. But KD, like Max said, bro, he's still 50, 40, 90 at like 37, 38 years old. It's unbelievable what he's doing. He's averaging 26 a game roughly, like 7, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Like he's doing this every single season, and the level of consistency that we're getting from Kevin Durant at this age and what he's doing for the Rockets this season, he had to be on my second team. And the reason that I didn't go with Jalen Johnson is because how low the Cavs are. But stats wise, Jalen Johnson's having an unbelievable season. Like 23, 10 and 8. It's unbelievable. But just how bad the Hawks started off is, probably wasn't his fault. Shout out Trae Young. But yeah, man, shout out to these guys that I chose to go over again. My second team was Ant, Jaylen Brown, Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Durant.
So it seems like Ant, Kawhi, and Jaylen Brown are locked. We all had them, so those three are good. For the last 2 spots, I think it's going to come down to Tyrese Maxey, Kevin Durant, Donovan Mitchell, and Jalen Johnson. Unless I'm forgetting someone else, the one you guys brought up. But if not, it's two of those got 4 players for the last 2 spots. So I guess we'll just do a vote.
I'm going to just take out Jalen Johnson because you guys put your arguments forth, and you guys kind of agreed that you have somebody else over Jalen Johnson, and that's 2-1. So I'll take Jalen Johnson out of the equation there.
All right. So with that said, it's down to Donovan Mitchell, KD, and Tyrese Maxey. So 2 of those guys make it, 1 of them don't.
No, KD's in because we both had KD, Max.
Okay, fair. So then it comes down, I guess. Okay, so then it comes down to Donovan. But then you guys both.
But then we had Donovan. So actually, the list would be Ant. I'm sorry. Ant,
so the first 3,
AD, Kawhi.
No, none of us had Maxey.
Donovan Mitchell.
Wow. Okay. All right. You're right. Then that's the list.
And listen. And what if Maxey didn't just get hurt? I don't think Maxey. He's probably still gonna get the games played.
Oh, he will. He's already at 61. I mean, I'm sorry, unless he misses a lot of time.
Because they're saying he's gonna miss 3 weeks, and there's like 4 weeks in the season left. So there's a chance. There's a chance Maxey doesn't get in. That's one of the main reasons I didn't choose Maxey. Because who knows? And the Sixers are like 8th or 9th in the East. I don't know.
All he needs is 4 games. Like, he's so close. Surely he gets it, right?
I don't know, bro. His finger's messed up, bro.
He can come back with 4 games left and play through a messed up finger just to get those games.
But yeah, I think KD and Donovan Mitchell would have to be the 2 because me and Omar went Donovan Mitchell, and then me and Max went Kevin Durant over Jalen Johnson.
That is fair, yeah.
Well, that makes our list, again, to recap, Anthony Edwards, Jaylen Brown, Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, and Kevin Durant on our All-NBA second team. That's the BTB ballot. What's your ballot? Let us know in the comment section below if we're crazy for leaving Tyrese Maxey off the second team, or if there's any other names that we did not mention. Maybe we'll mention them in the 13 video. But if there's any other names that we didn't mention that you would like considered for the All-NBA second team, as always, keep an eye out for our content here on YouTube, long form, short form, and on TikTok as well. Appreciate everybody for watching. BTB Show signing off here. Adios, everybody.